What's up, guys? How we doing today? It is Saturday, November, what is
15th.
Today? 15th, almost at the 18th. And we're going to go out on a little bit of adventure today locally. We got about a 20-minute drive. We're going to go on a hike, and we'll see. I've never been to this place. You can see the Mississippi River from it, so I'm pretty excited about that. We might go on a couple different places to show you after that. We'll see, but this past week has been a very interesting whirlwind of a week. I was in the hospital on Tuesday night. Very unexpected. I'm very healthy usually, not in the hospital ever.
Nope.
And I had kidney stones, so it was a very interesting week to say the least. So we're ready to get out of the house, and it's supposed to be the warmest day of the week. It's beautiful outside. And I'm thinking that these are probably going to come off very, very shortly because it's already really warm for 10 o'clock in the morning. So follow along. We'll see where the day takes us. Our adventures today took us to M Olin Nature Preserve. It is in Godfrey, Illinois, just up the hill from Alton, Illinois. All right, we made it. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad today. A lot of the leaves are now falling off of the trees. We were going to bring our dog, but they are very emphatic about this. No pets. So we'll have to find another fun adventure to take him on one of these days.
Forgot my hiking sticks.
Oh yeah, you did.
See if I can find a good walking stick that didn't have them by the signs.
We'll have to look, yep. These pathways, Savannah pointed out, they're paved. Didn't expect that. I'm assuming some of them aren't, you know, maybe there's a off the path kind of deal, but this is nice. It looks like there's different paths here. Deer, beaver, rock, and fox that way, which is not paved. And then frog, which is that way. Looks like they have little books here that you can read as you're walking.
Yep, each page.
We are on the frog trail.
Yep.
Look at
In
it.
the leaves.
kicking the leaves. There may be less leaves on the trees, but it's still nice to look at on the ground and crunch them. Well, I see the bluff right over here. Might be able to see the river shorter than we thought. Oh no, somebody lost their sunglasses. Bummer. Or left them there. This says a richly diverse grassland community. So it mentions all the different grasses here and plants, and even the hawk. Hopefully we'll see some wildlife.
Yeah, they're probably so confused right now because it's 70 degrees.
That's so true. Yeah, mid-November, and it's going to be near 80 today, so it's pretty crazy. No wonder that the leaves turned brown again. Kind of curious what this is. This one's the taller one, and then over there's a smaller one. Looks like you used to be able to go in it. There's a no trespassing sign over there.
Violators will be prosecuted.
I don't want to be prosecuted.
Nope.
That's for sure. Oh, let's continue on. Follow some of the other paths, shall we?
Yep.
All right, we are heading to fox, rock, beaver, and deer. Straight this way. Look at the leaves falling like rain. Winter is upon us. I hope we get some snow this year. We haven't really had a good snowy winter in a while. Welcome to the Midwest. Savannah's got Defying Gravity stuck in my head.
Yep.
I've been hearing all about it the last couple weeks.
Yeah, since the movie's coming out.
Next weekend,
And yep.
drop a comment below if you're gonna go see Wicked for good. We did not see the first one in theaters. We just decided to wait until it came out on streaming, and it turned out to be a lot better than I thought. And really, we really enjoyed it. So we bought tickets to see the second one next Saturday.
Yep.
Yep. Acorns are raining down on us. We're trying to make sure we don't get nailed. Also protecting the camera. Goodness, just got rained on by acorns. It's that way.
But also, oh yeah, it's this way, but it's also this way.
Fox is no longer that way.
Ah,
Starts here.
look, it's a smiley face. There's so many leaves. They're not very crunchy though. It's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. Now we're going downhill.
Rock pavement.
Yep. More, it's like rock? No?
We switched camera work again here because this one says the accident prone one should not be in charge of the camera while going downhill. And it's a pretty steep decline here. Not expected at all. Because we were on top of the bluffs, it feels like we're going down by the river now.
Down, down, down by the river.
She is a human jukebox.
Yep.
She will sing anything as we're having normal conversation. And that one was from a little game called Baldur's Gate 3 that we played on PlayStation. So, we're getting close to the bottom here.
Yep.
Yep.
I have to concentrate.
Well, we made it to the bottom of the hill. And it curves right over there. We're going to keep going. But we just climbed down that entire hill there. We're going downhill some more. This is crazy. I did not realize we were going to go all the way to the bottom during this hike. I think it's time to take a quick seat here and have a little water break. These little benches here, some rocks. And it says, from 1790 to 1863, this picturesque valley known as Hop Hollow was a major entry point on the Underground Railroad. With the help and protection of sympathetic landowners, hundreds of courageous men, women, and children sought freedom from this point. So that's pretty cool. Take a water break after walking down that entire hill.
Yeah. That. I'm worried that there's going to be a really big uphill hike later. I mean, there has to be.
Has to be, yep. What goes down goes back up. And the parking lot was on top.
Yeah. Oh well, no turning back.
It'll be okay.
No turning back.
No turning back. We got this. There's little carvings in this tree. Like the old school, the heart around the initials, but I don't see a specific heart, but there's Ellie. Hi, Ellie. Left your mark. All right, you ready? Ready to keep going, all hydrated?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Trying to change it up on me.
Yeah.
Oh, she almost said it again.
It was close.
All right, here we go. All right, we made it to the next checkpoint. Got rock, continue on to the left, beaver, deer, and then this is a new one, Beaver Falls. So if we see a waterfall
Or a beaver falling.
or a beaver falling, I think I'd be equally happy either way. Those little white leaves there kind of look like the budding during springtime. I hope not, because that would mess up the ecosystem. We were walking on sand for a minute, little tiny bridge, and there's this little creek, which is partially dried up right now. It's because we're still in a drought. But one of the reasons we're doing this today is because not only the warm weather, which is great to take advantage of, but it's supposed to rain like crazy next week.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep, rain and get chilly again.
Ooh. maybe some ice.
Not that cold.
Oh, okay. Bug?
Yes, she had a bug on her
He
forehead.
did not slap me. It was a bug.
So, yeah, it's not supposed to get cold for like ice, but chilly rain, you know, who knows about that, and just not ideal to hike. So we decided to come on out on this beautiful Saturday. All right, our next checkpoint right here, along with a map, which, let's see, I think we were here, and then we went all the way down here to this monument, and now we're coming back down, I think, because the parking lot right there is where we parked, even though it says you are here, but we're not.
Yeah, I don't see a parking lot.
No, I think they just general entrance of it. But this checkpoint here says rock back that way, and then Deer and Beaver Falls this way. So we're gonna go try to see if we can see the falls. And maybe some deer.
Yeah.
Little bridge here. And as we said just a few minutes ago about the drought, this would all probably be filled with water. What did you just say?
If it's what did I say? If it's
I wonder if it's wet, if it's not dry.
It's not dry.
Oh man. Yeah, there's a little bit of water right over there. Well, that was a little quick circle around. So now we're back to the main Beaver Falls Trail here. I think if we would have come here just a couple weeks earlier, it would have been even prettier. The leaves on the trees. Savannah found herself a little walking stick. It's a little curved, but
It'll do.
it does the job.
Wizard staff.
A wizard staff, just like we were talking about the game earlier. Look at that view.
This is a big tree. Can you hug it?
Halfway.
Halfway?
Yep, can't put my arms around it. I am now a tree hugger, officially. All right, made it to the next checkpoint. That way is Deer, which is very intriguing, but this way is Beaver Falls. So we're gonna keep on Beaver Falls and Beaver at the same time. That's to go towards Deer.
Yeah, you have to go through the tree.
I guess so. I told you, it's intriguing. She wants to look. We just saw somebody else that went this way. Well, it's a good thing. It's partially a drought. Yeah, it looks like there's little stepping stones down there, and then it continues on. Let's go see if there's a fall. Well, we found a really tiny waterfall, and we're hoping that's not what the Beaver Falls is, but it's very possible.
No beaver farming either.
Nope. Some more. This is more hiking terrain right here. I said she's the human jukebox, but she's also the human quote box. She can say,
Oh, no, not again.
"Are you okay?" Well, she's okay. I am constantly telling her, watch your step, don't fall again, don't fall again.
And guess what?
She fell.
I fell.
Luckily, it wasn't on concrete or asphalt this time.
Yeah.
Did you cut yourself anywhere?
No. Made it out alive. The water bottle
Water bottle got a little dusty,
got a
but
little dusty, but
it doesn't matter. You good?
yeah.
I think we might have
The fall.
seen a fall of some sort. And not Savannah falling either this time. That's what she gets for hoping a beaver fell. I'm just kidding. She's okay, thankfully. Well, she's not limping,
Nah, I'm good.
so that's a start. Well, there's another checkpoint over here. So maybe that wasn't it. There's Beaver Falls bottom to the right here and Beaver Falls top to the left. Shall we stay on the bottom for a little bit?
Yeah.
We really want to see that waterfall. We are continuing to walk along the creek here, and this is all new territory for us. That's a pretty leaf. One of the few red ones left. Yeah, this tree here must have been all the way across, so they cut it in half. I hear waterfall.
An actual
Tiny.
tiny little waterfall.
The irony in talking about waterfalls versus her actually falling. Oh, look at that over there. I love that sound. Well, we're not going to try to go down anymore here just because there's a little bit of water and the leaves are covering most of it, so we don't know what it looks like. But we're going to go back and then go to the Beaver Falls top. We were just talking about needing to get some better hiking gear, you know, some better shoes and other things. So I think her falling is a testament to that we definitely need to do that. All right, heading uphill here. Just avoided some sort of animal poop. And we're gonna get to the top of the Beaver Falls. Hopefully. Okay, we're making the turn. I feel it in my hamstring.
Yep.
Going up this hill. It's a good feeling though. Well, there's a checkpoint right over there. And we don't, maybe because the leaves cover, we didn't see it break off, but we did make it to the top of the hill. I'm gonna go check it out. If you want to stay here.
Be safe.
I will. It does look like there is a trail down here. Yeah, so the trail did break off right before you got to the top. And then Beaver Falls top is this way. All this trail here is covered in leaves, and so you can't really tell where it breaks off, but we did make it to the top of the Beaver Falls right down there. And it looks like it goes from right here, it goes all the way down there. Savannah went ahead and stayed on top of the hill. We didn't want her to fall again, so I'm gonna come down here for a minute and take a look. Do have to go nice and slow. We made it. A little waterfall here. It's beautiful. I do wish that it was a bigger waterfall, but what are you gonna do? Now I have to climb back up. Oh, there's another checkpoint. And it looks like that's the Beaver to the left, towards this way. But like I said, I can't really see the trails because of the leaves. So we might have to miss the Beaver Trail this time. And Savannah's all the way up at the top. She's waving right there. I don't know if you can see her. It's actually easier to climb up and get your footing than it is to try to go down. And that might be an obvious statement, but I just thought I would be obvious for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and climb this way to get back up to the top here. All right, I made it up. Made it back to Savannah. All right, we made it back up to the top. I'm gonna keep following this trail, see where it takes us. Savannah noticed there was another spot up ahead that kind of goes back down into the valley there, and there were some people over there. So we're not sure if it turns up here and then it goes back down and back up. So we'll find out. All right, so we made it to another checkpoint. We got beaver left and right and deer left and right. And then the lodge to the left too. And I'm assuming the lodge is where we parked.
Yep.
So we're gonna continue on this way. We just met some nice people and they told us that this is definitely farther away from where you park, just to be prepared. And they also mentioned something about the falls being back there, and was that not the falls where we were at? I thought it was, but we'll find out. This is all one big adventure. Well, we're gonna stop here and turn back around because it does go back down the hill and then it goes over and over the creek and back up, and we're not really sure how far it goes. And I think somebody's getting a little tired.
Oh, cranky.
A little cranky. Ugh. Don't want any ladies cranky, right? So we're gonna continue on the opposite direction, go back towards the car, and we will see if we did miss the falls or not. I have no idea.
Unless it was just, oh, lost my balance doing nothing.
I'm so glad I'm still recording.
My equilibrium is like off, like, because it's so, I don't know.
I'm gonna put my hand on her back so she doesn't fall backwards.
What?
I got you now. So far this has been an incredible hike.
Yep.
I've never been here before, so this has been great. And so we're gonna continue on and see what happens. All right, going back down the hill in the opposite direction that we were just at. Got to make sure that we don't slip on these leaves. Friends, there's one thing I want to say. When you're hiking, don't forget to look up. It's absolutely beautiful when you look up at the trees, especially with the colors, right?
Yeah.
Because you can look down all day long, and don't get me wrong, there's some beautiful landscape. But look up, the blue skies, color of the trees, the wind. I digress now.
Like, Lord have mercy.
Someone's not looking forward to climbing back up.
Oh gosh.
We made it down,
Yeah.
and now we have to go back up.
So
There's a lot of hills in this hike. And if we would have continued the opposite direction, we would have had to do the exact same thing, back in a valley and all back up on top of the hill. So here we go. Made it to the bottom. Time to climb back up. We are a climbing up the hill. We are climbing up the hill. Well, we're almost at the top. What a champ. This was not bad at all. We're getting close. Still going uphill a little bit, but not as steep. Well, we're moving up the hill slowly but surely. You doing okay back there? Yeah. My big head out of the way. Yeah, that's good. We are getting close. I hope. All right, we made it to possibly the final checkpoint here. It looks like a beaver trail to the left, deers to the right. The lodge is 0.7 miles to the left, or you could go to the right for 1.1 miles. And I think since we've been walking this whole almost entire nature reserve, we're gonna go ahead and go left. Yep. And I know that Savannah's like, oh, thank God. Because to be honest, if I was by myself, I'd probably go right. She rolled her eyes at me. But it has been a pretty intermediate hike, more than I thought it was going to be. So we'll finish this up here in a few minutes. But it is absolutely beautiful views. Well, we're going back downhill again. This will be fun. Okay, friends, we made it to another checkpoint. I thought that the last one at the top was the end. But we have Lodge to the left, Beaver Falls to the right, Deer to the left. So, of course, we're going to head back to the lodge, but towards Beaver Falls looks like it's a bigger open space. Makes me wonder if we missed it. It's kind of interesting. One of the main reasons we're heading back to the lodge now is because we've been on this hike for about an hour and a half, a little bit more now. So there's a lot more to see, but we're pretty tired. Here we go. Last leg. And back uphill we go. Feels like it's a never-ending thing here. Lots of up hills and down hills. This little spot of the trail got pretty narrow as we were climbing. Makes me think we've got to be getting close to the lodge, which we were saying we hope we parked at the lodge. There's only really one way in, so hopefully we don't have much to go when we get up there. Quick break. Lodge. Yay. Except we have to turn, go back around. Seems like a never-ending thing. I think we underestimate just how 0.7 of a mile is, how long it is. Got a walking buddy trail here. I think we're getting there. This is looking familiar. All right, folks, another checkpoint, but the most important one is this sign right here. Parking lot. So, and we see it right in the distance where we parked. And we're back on the asphalt of the trail. make a right up here, and we made it. I would have to say I don't think we did the entire thing. It did sure feel like it, absolutely. But not too bad. Well, we found out at the beginning here what those stone towers were. And it says right here, what are those stone towers overlooking the river? John Olin was an avid sportsman. The stone towers were built mid-20th century to house clay pigeon throwers for skeet shooting. Some of his hunting guests included Franklin D. Roosevelt, Harry Truman, Dwight Eisenhower, Richard Nixon, and John Wayne. So that's what those are. That's pretty cool. And where we parked, yay. Sorry about my camera here focusing, there we go. We made it. So I will say, if you decide to come this way, it is well worth the views, but be prepared because it's a lot longer than maybe expected. But it was a great time, great weather, and we hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna have to say that the other adventures we wanted to go on is probably gonna be on another video, a part 2.
Yeah.
we're exhausted now, but
It's way longer.
way longer than we expected. But if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, hit the bell so that way you get notified when another video is posted. And also, we're on Patreon now. So I'll put a link to my Patreon in the description below. Please go check that out. If you want to become a member and help support us, that would be really awesome. Support more adventures we go on, right?
Yup.
Until next time, we will see you later. Bye.